Washington lawmakers now blasting the acting IRS chief, accusing Dan Werfel of obstructing the IRS targeting investigation. Now, in a scathing letter to the IRS, these House Oversight Committee leaders demanding Werfel stop obstructing their investigation and warning him that it is a crime to obstruct a congressional investigation. Oversight Subcommittee Chairman Jim Jordan joins us. Nice to see you, sir.
Good to be with you.
Just so we can have some sort of measurement of whether there's obstruction or not, you've brought some props, so show me. These are the documents you've asked for, and this is what some of what you've gotten?
Some of what we've got. Yeah, I mean,
can you hand me this?
13, this is one section.
All right. But I think the viewers need to see that you ask for these documents, and then they take out what they think you shouldn't see.
I mean, normally redacted, Greta, is something like this, where there's the names and maybe some key addresses.
These are all full page. These are full pages, all black.
Now, some of the 13,000 pages. Some of the information is informative. A lot of it's duplicate. Some of it's redacted like it's supposed to be.
This is nothing, though. This is all black pages.
And some of it's that. And so how do you get to the truth when this is the kind of information we're getting from the IRS? After the president said he wanted to get to the bottom of this is important. You know, we have this. We had the FBI director who couldn't tell us who's heading the investigation, how many agents have been assigned to the investigation, have they talked to any of the victims groups, and on it goes. And frankly, I always point out, remember how this started. A planted question when Lois Lerner was giving a speech blaming 2 rogue agents in Cincinnati. We know that's all false. We know it now comes to Washington. And more importantly, we now know it goes to the IRS Chief Counsel's office, a political appointee. So this is what we're doing, and it's like, you know, let's get to the truth. Give us information because.
But it's even more than that. I mean, like, look, I mean, I really want the viewers to see these. These are just literally black pages. That's what they're giving you in terms of an answer to your request. And the president said on May 15th that this was very serious. He wanted to get it right. Now he's calling it phony, and in the interim, the IRS is giving you a bunch of black pages.
Yeah. And we forget what's going on here. Remember, these were American citizens exercising their First Amendment rights, asking the IRS to give them some kind of disclosure, some kind of resolution to, can we be a tax-exempt organization? These are organizations that meet, groups that meet in the church basement, they meet in their elementary school, they meet at the VFW hall, and they're getting this kind of harassment from their government. And here's the part that scares me. We now think it goes broader than this. We think maybe groups that already had tax-exempt status were being harassed and targeted via the audit process. We've had groups come forward and say, we've been audited and we've never audited before. We had a group that wasn't, most recent audit they had was in 1995, but they were audited in 2011 and 2012. $70,000, all kinds of documents. So we think it goes farther and deeper than what we initially suspected.
Well, but you've got in this letter, there's this letter where you've written the acting commissioner Werfel, and you told him basically, you know, it's a crime to obstruct. You've got these documents that are clearly basically jerking you around system, and you've got a president who says it's phony, and you've got a new acting director that says, yeah, he's going to help a lot. He's really going to get to the bottom. I mean, there's no indication that they give a damn. There's absolutely no indication they want to get to the bottom of this. Now, I talk to these citizens who come in here. They get scared when the IRS comes breathing down
Let me give you an example. Catherine Engelbrecht came and talked to us. Now, here's a lady who started an organization called True the Vote. They wanted voter integrity. They wanted fair elections. Imagine that. And she had 5 different federal agencies visit her while her application to the IRS was pending. VATF visited her, OSHA visited her, EPA, Justice Department, IRS. Everyone visited her. The FBI came, again, while she's applying, the FBI comes and visits her, True the Vote headquarters, twice. All this is going on, and here's a lady who simply wants to have, you know, voter integrity. She wants to make sure people aren't voting from vacant lots. She's trying to make sure our election system is fair, and the full weight of the federal government is on it. And if that's not chilling, I don't know what is.
And not only is the full weight of the government, but then the president makes fun of her and says it's phony, and the White House press secretary who says it's phony. I mean, they could go. I mean, it's just nasty. You know, it's like, it is so. Now, so the FBI, I always make this point, the FBI director couldn't tell me who's heading up the investigation if they talked to victims groups after they started a criminal investigation at the Justice Department. But that same FBI visited Catherine Engelbrecht when she's applying to the IRS for tax-exempt status. Again, if that's not chilling, I don't know what is, and that's why we got to get to the truth. But how do you get to the truth when you get all these black pages? Anyway, Congressman, thank you, and good luck reading your just solid black pages. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, thank you, sir.